Welcome to Mr. R's art class. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thumbs, subs, and ring that bell. Okay, so if you chose to do an image that was vertical, that means that your image is taller from top to bottom or from bottom to top when it's right side up. So this image is right side up, and that means that my image is vertical. So you wouldn't see this image in this direction, and it's not right side up. So that means that your image should go this way, and your image is actually longer from top to bottom or from bottom to top. So once you have your image sitting in front of you right side up, what you're going to do is you're going to find the bottom of your image, and you're going to go ahead and draw a line. So not the bottom of your paper, the bottom of your image. So this bottom of the image is right here on this black line. You're going to find the bottom of your image, and you're going to draw a line from one side of the paper to the other side of the paper, from one side of the paper to the other side of the paper, just like that. And then you're going to find the left side of the image, and not the left side of the paper, the left side of the image, of the printed image. And you're going to draw a line from top to bottom, or from one side of the paper to the other side of the paper. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a little square down here on the bottom left hand corner, and that's where your X is going to go. So it's important that you have your image sitting in front of you right side up so that this X is in the correct place. And so what you're going to do now is you're going to line your 0. You're going to line your 0 on your ruler. It's this first black line on your ruler. You're going to line up with that left side of your image, not the left side of your paper, the left side of your image. And you're going to make a mark at every inch. The grid on this printed image is going to be 1 inch by 1 inch. And so once you have that, you're going to go ahead and slide your ruler to the top. And make sure that your 0, that first black line on your ruler, is lined up with that frame that you made. And it's not lined up with the left side of your paper, it's lined up with the frame that you made. And you're going to make a mark at every inch. So those big lines next to each number, are your 1 inch marks. And you're going to go ahead and connect those marks you made on the bottom and those marks that you made on the top. Make sure that your marks are lined up. It's okay if you're drawing your lines a little bit darker on this printed image, but what you want to make sure is that once we're on the big final sheet of paper, that the lines are drawn a little bit lighter. And so you have your X over here on the bottom left, and now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate our paper so that the X is on the top left. And we could see this line that kind of goes to where we drew at the bottom of our image. We're going to line up our 0 of our ruler with that line there. And we're going to go ahead and make a mark at every inch again. We're going to slide our ruler to this side of the paper. I'm going to slide our ruler up. We're not rotating our image, we're not rotating our ruler, we're just sliding the ruler straight up. Make sure that your 0 is lined up with that frame, and you're going to make a mark at every inch. Again, those big lines next to each number, the big lines next to each number. And you're going to go ahead and connect those marks. Make sure that you're drawing from one side of the paper all the way to the other. Okay, so your paper should look like that. And again, this is a 1 inch by 1 inch grid. And I usually put the ABCs on the side here. And then the numbers on the bottom. Okay, and so since this image is vertical, you need to go ahead and get your the blank sheet of paper, the big blank sheet of paper that goes in the same direction as this vertical printed image. So go ahead and watch that video of how to make a grid on a vertical blank sheet of paper. If you have any questions of how to put a grid on a printed image, go ahead and let me know. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And feel free to watch any of the other related videos.